Howdy folks, Scanner here, unsurprisingly. Just the video today, just kind of, I've never made a big deal, I guess, out of the subs on the channel, and it just thematically, it's funny to make a big deal out of 66,666, given that this has become a Trench Crusade focused channel, which is a game about hell taking over Earth. So yeah, I just wanted to say thank you for all the subs, and I saw an opportunity to have a bit of a laugh. So I commissioned an artist, a German artist called Mingwei, and she does very, very what? She does very kind of cartoony vibes of predominantly female characters from video games, and just has a bit of fun with them. So I asked her to do the Artillery Witch, because the Artillery Witch has become something of a thing in the community, and I just thought it would work really well in her style. And she seemed to have a lot of fun with the commission, because people don't normally ask her to do something thematically along the lines of the Artillery Witch, and she had a lot of fun. And we created the Bommy Mommy. You'll be able to link to the Bommy Mommy, I guess, in the description below if you want to download it and all the rest of it. And I'll be putting that out on socials and all the rest of it. But thank you so much to Mingwei for finding the time to do this job for me. I've wanted to commission Mingwei to do something for a while now, and this just felt right for whatever reason. And I think the finished work is really dope, and it's a very cool look at the Bommy Mommy. So yeah, thanks to everybody who has subbed and enjoyed the channel and all that kind of stuff over the last few months. It's been really fun for me, and there is a lot of... Okay, so we're going to cut through a couple of things, hopefully reasonably quickly. First of all, people ask me all the time if I can tell them things that I know, and what do I know about Trench Crusade. And I know stuff. I know things that obviously the general public doesn't know, but I can't tell anybody the things that I know, obviously, nor would I tell anybody the things that I know, because there's a degree of trust going on there with the devs, and I don't want to like fuck anybody over and take the wind out of their sails. They all work so hard on the art and the lore and the rules and all this kind of stuff, and I don't want to be a fucking prick about it. And I'm always like so careful in my videos when I'm writing lore, or when I'm kind of talking about something, that I really make sure I don't let the cat out of the bag at all and say anything that I shouldn't be saying. So it's fun to be asked kind of what do I know, but the only thing I will ever say is that, yeah, I know some stuff that's coming up, and my answer is always the same. I know enough to be incredibly excited about the future of Trench Crusade and what's coming down the line, and the future of my channel, to the point where I'm allowing myself to entertain the idea that I might hit 100k on the channel. And I've never really thought about that before, but it would be pretty dope to hit hit that kind of number on something that I really love and have so much enjoyment of. And my entire day job is basically about getting people to look at stuff on the internet. I'm not new to this kind of thing, but it's definitely a fun version of that, is just being able to be myself and enjoy a war game that you all enjoy as well, and to have found like such a fun community, because I really like interaction with you all in the comments and things like that as well. So yeah, I'm now entertaining the idea that like we might hit 100k on the channel, which will be pretty dope, because I don't know if you guys have kind of noticed this pattern that occurs on YouTube, but people will tend to hit 60 and then they'll stall out, or 70 and they'll stall out, or 80 and they'll stall out, or 90 and they'll stall out. It's just all channels have a natural kind of level that they will top out at, depending on how much attention that they can get within their niche and the type of videos that they are doing within their niche. And they might be doing like incredibly good stuff, but they can only get so many videos out over time. Or they might be doing tremendously huge projects and then limiting their potential audience through something silly. And what I'm trying to do is just kind of honestly represent myself as a human being and the game as the game is, and let it grow how it grows, let it grow organically. But I really do feel like, you know, maybe we can hit that 100K and maybe we can grab that silver play button, and that would be kind of cool, because I would like that. I think it would be pretty dope to do it, especially with, like, let's be honest here, a pretty niche topic right now. Trench Crusade, it's not exactly the biggest game in the world, but it certainly has a beautiful hype machine rolling right now, and a very, very passionate community for which I am incredibly thankful, because as part of that community, you've all been most welcoming to me and my bullshit stories that I like to write. So yeah, so I'm just having a tremendous amount of fun with the channel now. I'm kind of expanding what it is that I'm doing again. I've started doing the background music myself because, you know, I used to produce all the time. I took all of last year off music production because I needed a break from it. And sometimes stuff just like bogs down in your brain. I don't know if you all have that problem, but at the start of the year, I was incredibly busy and quite stressed with things. And I was like, look, I can't keep my, you know, fingers in the music pie as well. But seeing as things are so much chiller now, I've gone back to that. And some people have been asking me for download links to the music. I will sort that out for you. I've started doing like digital kit bashing in Mesh Mixer because I want to do a video on how to do that. And I tried in Blender, and Blender just was a stone wall for me. I just couldn't get it going in Blender. And then I started doing it in Mesh Mixer literally a day ago, and I've been bombing through doing what I want to do and all the rest of it. So yeah, so that'll be a fun video coming soon. My painting videos have been a bit delayed for one simple reason, and that is I do my 3D printing outside. So I haven't been able to print as much stuff as I want to at the moment, because I don't know if you're all aware of what the weather has been like here, but the weather has been like crazy cold here. And I was able to print really the whole way up to like pretty much the week that the STLs actually dropped. And then they dropped, and I managed to get a few things printed, but the weather got like really bad. But it's back to normal now, so hopefully I should be back to printing from tomorrow, and we'll start to have some painting videos landing on the channel. I've also been very strange with the painting videos. I've been making like foolish mistakes whilst recording them. And ye might not care, but I do, if that makes sense, when I'm editing the video and I see that I've moved the light completely, or I've changed the light value completely, and it's basically just clashing from shot to shot. I can't do that stuff. So what I'm just doing is I'm just painting some units up to kind of figure out how I want to paint Trench Crusade. And I realized I had a very old and dumb mindset with regards to painting. I was like, I must record myself painting this unit, instead of I should paint this unit and enjoy it and figure out some stuff and then record the relevant painting video. I can 3D print these things. Like, it's not the end of the world to paint another Hell Knight after I figured out exactly how I want to paint Hell Knights and things like that. So yeah, the painting videos were kind of interesting because I've never really leaned into them. It's like I got massive imposter syndrome, because the second the STLs were available and could be printed and painted, all my favorite fucking miniature painters were printing and painting them. And I was like, oh, these guys are really good. I forgot about that. And for some reason, it gave me a massive dose of imposter syndrome. And I think I was like self-sabotaging, making all these silly mistakes. But that's life, man. That's how shit goes sometimes. You can't be great at everything. So yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna stop rabbiting on. I think this video is already like way too long. But once again, just thank you so much for subbing. Thanks for hanging around. Thanks for having fun in the comment section. There's some really dope shit that I've been working on that I get to drop over the coming weeks because it's tied to other things. And yeah, just some fun stuff coming and on the way. So once again, thank you so much for 66,666 subs. And even though we're now past that, obviously, it's a funny number, right? So yeah, thank you so much, guys. It's long ago.